Well, welcome to this week's episode of One Question Wednesday. This is your opportunity to ask one question, and we do this every week. These are the kinds of things people won't actually want to ask in a workshop. They may do it by email and expect a personalized answer, and I will do that. But if these are really good, I think it'd always be a good idea to let the majority of people hear these. And so this week, our question comes from Chuck. Chuck is from Florida. That's as much as I will tell you there. And here's what Chuck says. He says, I can't seem to communicate my deadlines with my team. I get to work early and I don't leave until the job's done. They seem to be only interested in leaving on time. How can I better explain my expectations? Well, I think the key is going to be, first of all, how about explain your expectations? This is very common. I find that a lot of people are not really clear what they want. They may say, I need this done by X day, and that's fine. Otherwise, they might say it almost to where it seems like it was a suggestion, like, boy, it would sure be great to have this by this coming Friday. My recommendation is be very specific and say, listen, this project, I'm giving it to you. Here's what I'm looking for, and I need an update each day, and I want the completed project done by this Friday. And what you're still doing is giving them some leeway. For example, if it was me, my way of doing work is I wait until the last minute, and that's when I do my very best work. But if I had a boss that told me that they needed an update every day and I had to make progress, I wouldn't like it. But if that person's my boss, I really don't have a choice. So, number one, I think be very clear in what your deadlines are. And then maybe one added thing that might be really good. The question is, how do I leave at the end of the day? How do I know that I can leave? And so for some people, they don't have an hourly job where they have to punch out. They work salary. So basically, they could be working till late at night, whenever that is, and maybe you're managing people like that. So maybe a rule of thumb might be this. And I know this sounds really dark and morbid, but I think it's a good way to think about it. Never leave at the end of the day with a project that is so undone that if you died in your sleep, people couldn't figure out how to get it done and finished. I know that sounds dark, it sounds morbid, but what we're trying to do here is actually get to the point where we leave things in a really, really good place. If I died in my sleep, would my team be able to get what I'm doing and be able to finish it? So again, not a really easy question to answer because there's a lot of variables there, but number one, start by clearly explaining, here's what I need done and here's when I need it done. And by the way, do not leave while things are undone. If you die in your sleep, I need to be able to pick up exactly where you left off and finish this project. So Chuck, I hope that was useful, and please email me if you have any further thoughts on this.